Oh, welcome ladies and gentlemen. This is Donnington Park, you see from the sign there. This is the one of the few dry sessions that we got during the day. This is on the 30th of May. My mate Nick is there behind me, and the sky looks blue, but then later on it turned to shit basically. So I'm on my Panigale, so I haven't been on Donnington before, and you know, same old story, not feeling totally fit and all that sort of stuff, but we did have a session before this. It started to pitter-patter with rain, and I was like, bugger this, straight in. I'm not risking my bike because we rode there, you know. So this is a bit, see, we do some scalp hunting. There we go, numero uno. So that's interesting, all the little castle stick. Maybe that's why they call it Castle Donnington, because there's that thing back there. So yeah, we're just going to start building up. That's Dave, who's in a WhatsApp group that I'm in, who's in my garage, and he helped me on with my rucksack when I left, which is kind of him. So we're up to 3 scalps so far. This is a bike only track day, so it's meant to be turn up with the number plate on and your indicators working and ride round, but as usual, you know, 75% of the people turn up with vans in case they bin it. Funny enough, in the sort of faster group, this is Novice 2 group, the intermediate to quick group, they 2 people binned it in that first session of the day, unfortunately. So this is Donnington. It's quite a long lap actually. Someone said it was over 3 miles, so that's 4 scalps. And you've got this is called the Melbourne Loop, where they added it for the Grand Prix when Senna was racing cross back in the day, 5 scalps. It's just an up and down Mickey Mouse section added to presumably get the track to qualify for Grand Prix status. And then you've got another Mickey Mouse left-hander going onto the straight, that's 6. Which I don't bother going through in a high gear or anything. I just, you know, just get round it and then use the grunt of the V4. I mean, it's certainly got some potency as it pulls away there. Now this red gate corner, I talked to the instructor, you tip in just as the pit lane exit dots end, because it's a quite a late apex, and that way you're set up beautifully for this. That's 7, is it, scalps? So you get a lot of drive out the corner. A lot of people go wide there. I mean, was doing it myself last year on the rumble strip. Trainer curves, this is really fast, 110 plus mile an hour. I mean, I think the superbike lads were doing 160 down there, which is crazy. You can actually take that bottom corner quite fast, but a lot of people go wide. That's 8. It's all about late. Pretty much every corner is a late apex. That's 9. I think that fellow was in my garage. Yeah, he was messing around with his fluid reservoir because he had bubbles. He put these new calipers on it a little while ago. That's 9, 10, and he was messing around with his bleeding his brakes, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, I wouldn't want to be doing that. So I think this straight here is not really. I mean, I was just revving it out in the gear really, just to get to the end of it. There's a nice left right there, and then you're back to the Melbourne Loop again. So that's it's still a quick track. It's a really wide man's track, which is really nice, and some heavy braking here. It takes you, if you really late brake for that corner, it's quite heavy on the old arms really, especially if you're an old boy like me. Yeah, we got 11 scalps there. I thought I got 10, but yeah, the sky looks gorgeous in the background there. Sorry, it's only one camera, and the story about the one camera is that I got this bracket, and the only place at the moment then I was attaching it to the indicator stem, and I got the wrong bracket, so I only got one camera, and then I stupidly left my GoPro with one camera and some batteries at the, I don't know where it went. It just wasn't in my rucksack, and I'm like, oh shit. So I got a Brands Hatch track day in a few days on the Monday coming, and I thought, well, I'll get a bracket man enough to fit on the wing there. That'd be perfect. So I found one. So hopefully we can get some good views, because it's the GP circuit at Brands I'm going to. I did a cut there because basically that was my 11 scalps, and the session was then flagged dead because someone went off into the gravel trap. I'll show you the corner, I'll point it out. So we're going up, stretching up the circuit. This has got a really nice fast set of corners. Another slightly late apex here, you see it, very late apex, and then there's a blind crest going to the right, and some people panic if they miss it. And on the right hand side you'll see someone very shortly standing in, there you go, in the gravel trap. There they are. And hopefully they didn't drop their bike, but you wouldn't want to come off quick there. So yeah, that's a quick one. So reversing into the garage, and I've got my lovely little fold-up seat there, which is perfect when you want to sit down after doing some strenuous activity on track. I didn't think I was even going to get a dry run at all that day. The weather forecast was looking bad, and today there was people there and it was horrendous. So yeah, there's my lumbering frame, about to test the effectiveness of this tiny little seat. All 15 plus stone and leathers, but you know, it was pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you at Brands Hatch.